Alright everybody, welcome back to a new penny series video. I believe this is episode 26 or 27, so we're getting pretty far into this series. We have a $50 hunt today, but that's not all for this episode. I know I haven't been uploading a lot in the last week or anything, but that's because I just recently started school on Monday. I'm in 10th grade, so a sophomore in high school. So yeah, it's kind of harder to get coins as much as I have been this summer. But anyways, if you haven't watched this series before, we take boxes of pennies from the bank like this. These are both $25 boxes of pennies. There's the side. And we're looking for pennies from 1857 to 2013, but a lot of times you do find other stuff like dimes and foreign coins as well. Also, one of my friends on my soccer team, his grandpa, he heard that I was into coin collecting, and he said these were from his dad's collection. This is a roll of sealed wheat pennies that hasn't been opened in 30 years or something, that he said. And then this is I think he said he put two from every year in there. So we'll go through those at the end of the video after we're done with this hunt. And in the rolls, we had one wheat cent ender. I don't know which box it was. I think this one. 1945 though. We had one ender in that one. So we're gonna start in this box, and let me move all this stuff out of the way, and I'll bring you in on find number one from roll number, whatever roll we get a find on. Roll 4, and we're gonna have our first wheat cent right back here. There's the front. It's a 53 Denver, and there's the back. Let's keep going. Alright, so we're on roll 22. It's been a bit of a slow box. We have found 3 Canadians that I've not recorded. We got another wheat penny of 57 Denver. Then back here, there was an old Canadian penny. It's a young head, and it's from 1962, so that's our oldest Canadian so far. Let's see if we can find any older wheat pennies that we might need for the books. And yeah, let's keep going. Roll 33. Let me just move the light a little closer. We got 2 wheat pennies in this roll of 58 Denver right here, and then back here I saw a little bit older one. There's the back, and it's a 1939, so that's our first from the 30s. We need the 1939 Denver, I'm pretty sure, so hopefully we can get one we need. Let's keep going. Roll 41 and 3 coins in behind this 2016 right here. There's another wheat cent. 1944. It's a pretty common year, but I'll still take it. That makes 4 for the box so far. Let's see if we can get any more. Alright guys, it's the very next roll, and I'm quite excited because I just know we have to have an old one right here. I mean, look how worn that is. That has to be teens or 20s or something. I guess let's flip it around and see what it is. Hopefully it's what we need. Oh! Oh my gosh. No way. Guys, I do not know if you saw that. That is not teens. That is not 20s. That is a 1909. Is there a VDB? I'll have to look at it under the scope. It's too worn. Oh my gosh, we just got a 1909. I need to... Hold on a sec. Let me look up the mintage and stuff. Okay, so I don't think there's a VDB, and there's definitely not a mint mark, but that's still not even that high minted. At only 72 million. A first year wheat penny. This base. They also made Indian head pennies this year. As you can see, there's 4 different varieties, so it will be going right there at the end of the video, of course. I'm not going to put it in yet, but let's put that to the side, I guess. And let's go through the rest of these rolls in this box. That's an amazing find, guys. Roll 49, and we have another wheat cent in this roll. There's not much copper in these rolls, by the way. There's just, I don't know, we're having some good wheat cents, I guess. We get a 1946. Let's see if there's anything left in these last 2 rolls. Alright, we finished with the first penny box. We only had 7 wheat pennies and 4 Canadians, but we did have a really nice wheat penny in 1909. So I'm completely okay with that. I'd be fine if that was the only wheat penny, to be honest, but 7 wheat pennies, 4 Canadians. Let's move on to box number 2 now. We do have an ender, so I know we're going to at least get one on roll number 1. So hopefully we have the same amount of luck in that second box that we did in this one. Let's get onto that box, and I'll bring you in our first find. Alright, on roll 1 of box 2, it's the ender. I'm at a new location now, by the way. But we got a 1945 wheat penny ender. We already knew we were going to get this one, but let's see what else we can find. Okay, so roll 21 is actually going to have our second wheat penny here. It's a pretty dirty one from 1948, so that's our first from that year. Roll 28, and I can already just see 2 in this roll. Right up front we have a 1940, it's our first of those. And right here, yeah, this is one too, at 58 Denver. Roll 31, and we got another one right here. Let's see what it is. Another 1948, but this one is in a lot better shape. Alright, on roll 38, we got another 1945. Okay, so we finished up with box number 2. We had 6 wheat pennies in the second box and 7 in the first one. That's a little below my average, but I'm fine with that because we got a really good find. So 13 wheat pennies in total, and I think 7 Canadians. The oldest Canadian we got was a 1962 young head. I love finding young heads. And of course, let's go over to the wheat cents. This one is for sure going in the album. A 1909 Philadelphia. I don't think it has the VDB. If it did, it could be worn off or something, but just 1909 Philadelphia. Amazing find. And then we got a 1939, 1940, 44, 245s, 46, 248s, a 53 Denver, 57 Denver, and 258 Denvers. Before I put the 1909 in the album, I just want to let you know that these this sealed roll of wheat pennies and this other thing, and I don't know what it is, but I think it's wheat pennies. I want to make a separate video. Probably tomorrow, just doing this first and then this one, because this one I accidentally spilled out a few of the end coins, and I saw a couple old ones just in the end coins, so we're going to make that a separate video. But let me go ahead and see if we have put the 1909 in, and then see if we have any other additions. Okay, there's the 1909, and now let me check if we have any other replacements or anything. Alright, I replaced the 39 also. It's not that much big of a difference, but the one in there is what we found today, and then this one is just in a little bit worse shape, and there's like some green stuff on the bottom. So I put this one in there, and let's check the next book now. Alright, so we didn't have any other replacements in the second book, but I'm okay with that because we filled in a spot in the first album, which is getting harder and harder to do as we're filling in more spots. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this 2-box hunt. I'm going to try and order 2 or 4 more boxes for next week. And I'm also going to be making a video just unwrapping those and seeing what we can find inside of those. Probably tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. So I'll see you all next time.